Hi, my name is Cindy Rang.
And I'm Brianna Motzkus, and we're from the FabriChat.
My daughter and I have owned and operated a busy quilt shop in Washington State for over 20 years. We have a retreat center, an active YouTube channel, and a large pattern line featuring our creations. My two sons work on machines. One daughter-in-law is our videographer, and the other is a long-arm quilter. We are a family that love each other, we laugh together, and every once in a while we get some work done. We have a crew that are saints for their efforts at keeping us on track. Thanks for joining us on our wild ride.
Good morning.
I have to look at her. There is a couple of them that say, oh, we love it because it's so loving.
It is. It's endearing. It is.
I know. Yeah. It is. And it's, what's that song? Keep the door open. I think I'm just going to keep this door open.
And I just think of Cruise. Open up. Talk to me.
Come on. Come on.
Do you know how you have a bad day? Oh yeah, warm. Oh yeah.
I know. I'm always
I'm
hot.
hot, but I'm also,
I know,
you know.
look how cute your shirt is.
Oh, this is my cabbie shirt that you got me for my early Mother's Day.
Mother's Day. I did
It's
some
a bit
Mother's Day
early, but
shopping
it's
for
cute.
my girls.
I like it.
It is really cute.
Yeah.
And I like your hair.
Yeah, I braided it. It's a little oily. You guys can't tell, thank goodness, but it's a little.
You and I do not have the same hair.
No, I mean it kind of was before I had kids, and then I don't even know. It's thin. It's dry. It is its own thing.
Yeah, no, you and I do not have.
No.
Which, yeah, I think you're right. We used to.
Yeah,
Maybe it'll. And then I
figure it out.
had chemo things happen, and so yeah, I
I don't know.
You end up with whatever.
I know it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
It's funny that hair's never the same, you know. I feel like we've always went to a hairstylist. I think they're important. I mean, those of you that can cut your hair at home and your husband can do his thing, and I envy that a little bit. I mean, I don't mind spending the $80 or whatever to go see Patty to help her fix it, but she knows my whole hair story. She knows how to deal with my fine, kind of curly, not really straight, dry scalp, likes to get greasy.
I know.
Because she's like, well, try not washing your hair every day. So, okay, well, I can go like 2 days. And then it's like, oh.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It's that sebum.
Yeah.
It's that stuff. And so you will produce more the more you wash your hair.
Yeah.
And so what you're supposed to do is go longer and kind of break the habit. But while you're going longer to try to get yourself up to 2 or 3 days, it's pretty gross.
Yeah. So I try to do
it's not good to wash your hair every day. It makes it dry.
It's not good for me to wash into hot water. So, and I'm like not like lukewarm. I can't. It's got to be like
a hot shower,
steamy. It drives me crazy, but because I don't like the sound of the fan because I'm princess in the pea. So I have to I open the window to the bathroom because I feel like I can deal with if there's a weird gust of wind that comes in because I've got a hot bubbly shower. So, but it drives me crazy because still, even when I open the door,
it's the sound of the fan either.
I think it's
that white noise.
Yeah.
I can't stand the sound of white noise.
Yeah. If the fan turned on and played a song while it was doing, I could do that.
That should be a thing.
Right? That's cool. If it's a thing, let me know. Because there's I'm moving into a house that has a fan. And it does have a window, but it's not like in the same spot, so I'm not sure if it will be as effective.
No, it works really good.
It does. You do that too?
Yeah.
If there was that thing that if I could turn the fan and it would be spinning, but playing a song, and maybe it's a Bluetooth song that I could put my own. I mean, I guess I could put a speaker in my bathroom, but that's not fun.
No, I think a shower radio is a thing.
Yeah. I mean, there's a shower mirror, so.
Yeah, but what do you need to see?
Yeah, I don't want to see that.
There's nothing you want to see in there.
Yeah. It doesn't look
I don't even like the full-size mirror right outside the shower. It's like, oh, Lord.
I know, I need one of those hourglass mirrors. When you look at yourself, it's woo! It's like, oh, yeah. Yeah.
Is that a thing?
I hope so. I think so. I'm sure it is.
Probably at some carnival place. How much would it cost for me to buy that?
Yeah. I want 2 of those in 3 colors. Yeah.
Put them everywhere.
Yeah. Right?
Be careful where you're standing, though.
I know, right?
Right. That's so good. Wait. All right.
That's a good one.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to have really good posture in front of it.
We need one of those.
I'm
that
sure.
would be good. Yeah. Well, last night I had an ordeal.
Oh, no.
So,
She's sorting.
Dad's version is going to be different. I'm just going to say.
It's going to be a good one then.
Well, what happened was I hurt my back because
all the moving
finally all done and in the
3
cleaning
hard,
phase.
long, 12-hour days. I feel like it was.
Oh my gosh, it's
But it was
terrible
good.
because we're at the back of the closets now. So all of the good stuff has been taken
Yeah.
out. So now it's all of this dusty, old, high school.
Yeah, we found her senior pictures. She's awesome. She's got some hair, very bossy hair. She's got some blue glasses.
Because with little rose on them.
They're pretty awesome. She found those too. They're awesome.
They're
cool.
Yeah, all those old things, and so now it's all just dusty, icky.
Yeah.
I don't even know what to do with all that stuff because we don't have that same storage. So
Yeah.
there's something called Swedish death cleaning. And Swedish death cleaning is when you take care of everything so that when you die, future generations don't have to worry about what to do with it.
And
that's
you've
the whole
mentioned that before. But I
have.
feel like I need to do this
is
now.
this.
So you don't have to
Yeah.
do this later. You'll have to do some of it. But it'll
Yeah.
at least have,
Yeah, and if there's stuff that, we even had Brian's mom's yearbooks from 1956 from Fairview, Montana.
And every girl and boy look the same.
They all look identical.
They have those long skirts, no knees showing, short hair. There's a few of them that had like
Short
shoulder
hair.
length.
Ooh.
I don't know if that was risky or not. There was like 3 of them in 58 that had shoulder length hair.
Yeah.
And
Everybody
then
else
every
short
boy
hair.
had the military cut. They all
And
looked the
glasses
same.
similar to yours, I'm just
Right.
going to say.
And they were all the same. Every boy had the exact same
They
pair of
looked
glasses.
exactly
Every
identical.
girl had those same wing
There was
glasses.
no individuality back then. I don't think it was a thing. No,
It was cool,
I think
though.
you had to. Yeah, it was cool. We had fun looking at it, but
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, so we were Swedish death cleaning and moving and stuff. So I hurt by Sunday morning my back was killing me, and I was in a car accident in when was that?
That was on high school.
2006.
Yeah.
2006 broke my back, and so I have to be kind of careful because I have weird things that will happen. So anyway, so Sunday I was hobbling around. Monday I was hobbling around. So Brittany got me some of the doTERRA. What's it called? Blue.
Deep blue.
Deep blue.
Deep blue. And I wanted it because she said that it's too hot for Jordan, and that when she was putting on Jordan's shoulder, she was like, "Ah, you're burning me, you're burning me." And I said, "Oh, I think I want that."
And you know the weird thing is, I did it for Robert because he has we think
his shoulder.
his rotator cuff is bad, but he doesn't want to go to the doctor. And it's like, dude, just get it fixed. He can't feel it.
He can't feel it.
He cannot feel it. He says it's not warm. My hands were warm.
Now that's weird.
My hands were nice.
It
and
is
toasty.
hot.
And he could feel that my hands were warm and massaging, but he realized when I had my hands off and he put his shirt back on, it wasn't warm anymore. And he felt like it wasn't even warm to his touch. I don't know.
That's something. That's some sketchy right there.
I know,
Of
right?
course, he's
He's a big
guy.
dude. Yeah.
He's a big guy. Well, because Monday I put on some of it, and it's like, it is hot. But it worked really, really well. And so last night I put more on. So I went in. It's like, okay, I'm going to go to bed. And I thought, well, what's going to happen if I go to bed smelling stinky? Because it has camphor in it. But I thought,
Whatever.
why is Dad going to care about that? It won't matter. He was already asleep and he was already in bed. So I went in and put it all over my back and instant massive heat, And I thought, oh, this will be good. This will be really good. It's like a heating pad. Well, then, this is the TMI part.
Oh no.
I went to the bathroom. There's paperwork that occurs after you go to the bathroom. And
Oh no! Oh lordy.
it is oil that is on your hand. So
Oh, no.
when you do what you're going to do, and then it wasn't a whole lot, but it was enough that it's like, what? And so it's, oh my God! Kind of jumping around, but just, I know, I was like, oh my God! And Brian, he gets up, he bolts up out of bed. What? Ah! And I couldn't even form words, and I'm just making these motions, and he's and then finally I kind of calmed down enough where I could hobble to bed, and he's going, all right, you're gonna be like, y'all. He says, do you want to get in the shower? No, I don't want to touch it. so I lay in bed, and he like, you know, lays back down, and so I'm laying there, and I don't think, and it kind of it
Settled
calms
down.
And then for whatever, I don't even know, because I had been tearing up, of course.
Oh no, you touched your eyeballs.
Touched my eye.
What the?
I don't know. So
You
then
haven't learned
I did
anything
the same
during
thing.
COVID?
So I know it. And so then all over again, it's like, ah! What? Oh, my eye! Oh! He said, why did you touch your eye? I don't know! So I grabbed like the sheet and I was ah! He says, do you want some ice? No! And so I'm just like dying. And I thought, what did I do to deserve this?
It's a warning.
I deserve this. So I'm laying there bawling and crying and finally, and poor Lizzie, you know, she's kind of freaking out. She doesn't like that.
Right, because she's probably
doesn't
super
like-
upset.
No.
Mom's hurt. They're yelling.
It was so bad. And so finally, I thought I'm just gonna lay. And here's the other thing too. My back is hurt. So
Yeah,
here I am.
as you're wailing around.
You know, yeah, it's that beached walrus shuffle. You know, trying to get off again. It was horrible. And so anyway, so finally things have calmed down, but he fallen back asleep.
Of course. Waiting for the third wave.
And I decided, and I'm like wide awake. But I kept thinking, okay, try to do something to control the back, you know. So I thought, well, I'm just going to go ahead and, because I hadn't answered we get all of the YouTube comments and stuff. So we kind of like to try to step on that. It's been kind of bad because we were busy all weekend. I thought, well, that's what I'm going to do, is I'm going to go ahead and just, my phone is right there beside the bed. And so that's what I'm going to do. So I grab the phone, pull a pair of glasses out of my drawer. Now it's dark in the bedroom, and I put the glasses on, click on the light, and all of a sudden I look, and there's like a black dead spot in my eye.
Oh my god, there's something on your glasses.
Well,
Oh my god.
how funny that you immediately think that. Now me, who is some sort of an emotional roller coaster.
I'm blind! Exactly!
So again, turn on the light! Turn on the light!
I'm blind! Mom.
Dad again bolts up, turns on the light, which is on his side of the bed. What?
I can't see!
I know, and it was these glasses, and oh, there's a sticker on my glasses. He said, "What? Nothing. 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 I'm good. My eye. It was my eye again, but I'm okay now. All right, good night." So, this is all like by now it's like 11:30. He gets up at 4 o'clock to drive. He has to drive for 50 minutes by himself. So.
Oh my gosh.
Anyways, so I don't know. I'm sure I'm gonna hear about it tonight.
Oh god.
But
That's
felt really bad. I'm
hilarious.
sorry, but
Oh my god.
it was
Now that
horrifying.
they're wearing their morning coffee.
I know it was, but life is good. My back feels better.
Not blind.
I'm not blind,
Woo!
and I don't even know. It's all good. No lasting damage anywhere. But deep blue, use it with caution.
Yes. Make sure you've been it done first.
I don't know that I will ever use it again. Because
Make Dad do it.
I know.
Rub this on my back, please.
It's on my back, and then be careful.
Yeah. Don't touch anything.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Wear gloves.
Well, that's what you're supposed to do.
It tells you to wear gloves.
Well, no, but we used to use Bengay. That was in the time of Bengay.
Oh, and
you
you
always
wear
use
gloves?
Bengay, so you take your gloves off. I just wasn't even thinking. I haven't used Bengay in
Well, now
20
you know.
years.
I always use gloves.
Always use gloves. You have to wear gloves.
Yes. And then peel those babies out. That is so funny. Oh my gosh.
Anyways,
That's
so I'm a little tired.
I can't. I can't wait to hear Dad's version.
I know. He's going to say, oh my God.
I'm going
Nothing but screaming, and now we live in town, and the neighbors are going, why is this woman screaming all night? It would just be a knock at the door. This is a wellness check.
I know.
Everything okay in here?
Right?
Fine.
Oh,
That's right. I don't even know what I was yelling that the neighbors were hearing. I'm sure it was not pretty.
Oh.
Anyway, it is hot.
I know it works. Use your gloves.
Hot.
Or tell someone else to do it. Maybe a neighbor.
And then tell them to
Somebody doesn't live in your house. And
go with God.
Go with God. There you go. Oh.
Anyway, it does work good though.
That's
because
good.
I feel good. It might have been all of the,
Extra stretching.
the seizures I was having afterwards, but I don't even know. So anyway. All right. Okay, on to more important things.
With glasses with no stickers.
I got sticker off. Yes. Yes.
Lizzie came to check on you.
Just, Mom, he's still screaming. Jeez, let it go. I know, it was event. So I got this great email, and I told her, I said, well, we will discuss it. So I'm just going to read you the whole thing. It's just super, super nice. And I recognized her name. She's ordered patterns from us. So it's Barbara Bonatti. Is that how you say that? Divers. She says, Dear Cindy and Brianna, I have been following you from Scotland for the past year and a half. You must be the best thing that ever came out of this pandemic. I wonder, there's 2 exclamation points behind that. That's so nice.
We'll come visit you.
Right. I wonder if I can be bold and ask for a bit of advice from you both. You see, I have been collecting fabrics all year to make a lap quilt for a very dear friend of mine who is a frontline doctor and has been run off her feet all year. She has 3 great passions: mushrooms, bugs, moths, and sewing. She goes to classes for all 3. She has a Volkswagen van that she uses to commute the long distance between the city where she lives and works, and her mother's nursing home. 2 years ago, she traveled to India to see how they dye fabrics, and she had a go at riding an elephant, an experience she enjoyed very much. Naturally, I got a hold of any fabric I could find that would remind her of her favorite things. In fact, I would like to call the quilt Nicola's Favorite Things. I apologize for having purchased all the fabrics locally in the UK rather than at your beautiful shop, but I know you will understand. 100%.
Gotcha.
2 things about that. First of all, oh my gosh, shipping to you would be crazy. And the other thing, we absolutely support local shops.
Yeah.
Absolutely, 100% always. There's a new shop opening in Odessa. We're going to send her flowers. We feel the same thing.
Yep.
It's, what is that saying? When the ocean rises, when the sea rises, all boats come to the top. So all of us grow our own quilters. We all are in it together. So we encourage everyone to shop local. So we got you.
Yeah.
We got you, boo. Hi. So, however, now that I have absolutely plenty of all of the fabrics shown in the attached photo, I have no idea how to put them together so they don't clash too much. Are you yawning?
No. It has under my teeth.
Of course, I can add a solid color, fabric, something to distance the different patterns from one another. But what pattern, she has this all in bold, but what pattern would look okay with this lot? If you have any ideas for a pattern that I could download from your website, which you would think would look okay, please advise. I already have the following patterns: Beeline for Baby, Baby Bento, Beginner Spargello, 9-patch Shuffle, Stacks, and Woodpile. But the fabrics would be too close together, too close to one another in all of them, don't you think? I hope you can give me some inspiration. So I have, so look at this picture, and that's the picture that I emailed to Brittany, so she's going to put it up so you guys can see. I think these are gorgeous fabrics. First of all, that
awesome.
Vita bug is fantastic. So, and it is fun because I feel like they all do have kind of like modern colors. I think that things are good. So I totally agree with you, don't you? I mean, I feel like we're going to say the same thing. This is a really good example of when fabrics have done all of the work for you. It's why I like panels, is because the fabric is what's telling the story, and now what you need to do is you just need to set off those fabrics a little bit. And so I probably would do something that cuts them into, bigger pieces, and then you're right, just kind of sashing them. And since she went to see how batik was made, it might be really nice to choose some batik that goes well with these colors. And so the best thing is to take all of those pieces, take them into your local quilt shop and audition them. And whether it's something like a mustardy color, for some reason that was the color that kind of came to my mind, was kind of a yellowy color. Something else that's just going to be in a little bit of all of them and really not steal the show. It really has to be a supportive color. And so
I think stacks would be a really good one.
I think so too. And I think the other option, squared and stacked, is really similar. The only difference with squared is that we added 4 patches. And so we're going to hold this up for just a second. So this is, this one is that same idea where, because on stacks, it is just a square, and then they all have very different sashing. And then you just have a little 6-inch square on the inside. Squared is extremely similar. The only difference is that we've added these 4 patches in here. But what you could do is something very similar to this, where you could put some 4 patches if you want to, but I would really just do some bigger pieces of all of those. And then instead of maybe surrounding each of them, you could, but if you just put a sashing, just do a simple sashing in all of them.
And I like the 2 color.
Yeah.
You know, picking a yellow and a purple.
If you wanted the 2 color, then I would do it this way. But the other thing is that the video that we're recommending on, is it Friday? Thursday is the May 1st one?
My first.
My first. Oh yeah, I was thinking, oh, is it May 1st already? My first quilt is just blocks, and then, oh no, she didn't do sashing in that one. My second quilt she did.
My second quilt, she's putting in.
Oh, it's put on point.
I talk about sashing in my tri-dazzle one.
Oh, tri-dazzle. Yeah. Just
We
do
talk about
sashing.
Yeah, because in my tri-dazzle when I talk about auditioning for
That's right.
sashings, so kind of what you're
Right.
the attempt of what
right.
you're trying to occur.
Right.
And then I also talk about how to put in your sashing in between your blocks.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I would do. I would pick something. I would let all of this really cool fabric that you picked, let that do all the work. And so you could do just a bunch of, and it doesn't matter. You could do some 6-inch pieces, some 8-inch pieces, and then mix them all up. You could add, if you feel like you don't have enough diversity and you want a little bit more, pick a couple colors, add some 4 patches, and then just sash it. So I would do something that is, kind of a couple of those ideas put together. Or, if you like 2 colors, if you did it this way. And so we're going to email her squared.
Okay.
Which is kind of similar to stacks. It's just that squared is done with 2.5-inch strips and stacks is done with 10-inch squares. So we'll send you that. And I would kind of do a little bit of a variation of all of that.
Right.
But
Because I think some of these need to be, like that VW bug one,
Yeah.
I think, needs to be a big enough piece so you can actually see the vehicle. The bug one is super cool with the big moths and the big beetles. Those are some cool pieces.
yeah, some really cool pieces. Yeah. And I love the colors. I think it's very fresh and modern. So, all right, so that's what we think. And we love the question, and we love the fabric. And so, all right, so watch for that. You're going to email her
I'll
that.
email her this one, yes.
And, all right. Let's see. I don't think there was other questions, but I've been really bad about answering emails. And I've been answering emails. I haven't been good at the comments. No, I've been busy trying to get out of your house. Yeah. But one other thing that we want to talk about really quick before we go, and I think we're going to kind of do like a separate little commercial of it, just to answer all of those questions, but is the cruise.
Oh, yeah.
So cruise is coming up in August, and so, and just to remind everybody, so we have retreats, 4 different retreats that we're hosting, and those are all full with waiting lists now. Full with waiting lists, but as things change, if you're on the waiting list, we let people cancel, with enough time for somebody else to get in if something else comes up.
Yeah.
But
I think
those
it's 2
are,
months. And then you have 60 days to cancel for a full refund. And then I think at 30 days it's partial refund. But
unless we can fill your spot.
yeah.
But sometimes people can't always do a turnaround in 30 days. But But anyway, so those are full, but what we're doing, we were approached by these brothers to do this cruise, which is kind of fun. So we're excited about that. We're starting at Memphis, spending the night in Memphis, and then a 7-day cruise ending up in Nashville. An excursion every day, including the Grand Ole Opry and including Paducah. Somebody said, what is Paducah? Paducah is where the National Quilt Museum is. Super cool. I've never been there, but I've seen books and articles and videos and different things about it. So I know what's there, but I'm really excited about that. And then what we're going to do is, so there's a group of us. We're hoping for 24 people to go. We're about half full. And what you need to know is that the private suites are almost gone that they're holding for us.
Oh, okay.
So you can have a roommate if you'd like to, and people were asking about that. And you just contact us or contact the brothers and say, hey, we're kind of thinking about a roommate. And I kind of feel like it would be sort of like a dorm, you know, because we're going to be emailing you guys also and say, okay, so where are you coming from? What do you kind of think? What about this person? And that way you kind of will get to meet each other before you come. Because John and Ray were a little concerned about that. They said, well, do you do that up at your condo? It's like, absolutely.
We want to share
Absolutely.
a bed, but we'll share a room.
Yeah, no one has to share a bed.
Yeah.
But, you know, you've got your own twin-size bed, you've got your own nightstand, and you share a bathroom with your roommate, but that's it. Everything else, you know, you have your own space. And there's a lot of lifelong friends, people that are still good friends that ended up being dorm mates. So anyway, so that is an option. And that's less money. Of course, I think it's like $800 less if you share a room with somebody. But otherwise, it's $5,000. $5,310 is the exact number to have the whole place to yourself. Because the other thing that's nice to know is that all of them are balcony suites. All of them, yeah. No matter, there's only five different floors, but all are balcony suites. So everybody has got a really good view, which is really nice. The other thing that's nice to know is that since we're on a river, not the ocean, there's no issue about, well, I want to be at the front of the boat or the back of the boat. There's no seasickness because
it's not a sea.
No, it's not a sea.
Just a river.
Yep. And smaller boat, I think only, 160 people total on the boat. There's a country western singer that's coming on it with us, and he is his own group of people, and we go to all of their events also. And anyway, we're super excited. We've been getting,
It'll be super cool.
We've been getting, we have our sponsors that are sending presents. So you're going to end up with a big bag full of all kinds of stuff, rulers and kits and fabric and all notions, all kinds of really fun things. So we're kind of busy getting those together as those things come in. So anyway, so Ray wanted to just make sure people knew that the private suites at some point, they're almost sold out. And so then your option will be to meet somebody new, which is not a bad option.
No.
Some people are choosing that anyways. Yeah. So, and the other nice thing too, and we've mentioned this before, but because a lot of people have been on cruises. Cruises are one of our favorite vacations because you don't have to pack up all the time.
Right.
You get to come back, you don't have to worry about food, you're fed, and you can go off, venture off, do whatever you're going to do, and then come back to your same bed every night. And but on those cruises, there's so many extra fees. Your night in your hotel before and your night after, and all the port fees
and the drinks, and the
all of the drinks, the excursions, the tips, all of that kind of stuff. So you might be able to do a Caribbean cruise for $2,800, but it's still gonna add way, way, way up after you do everything. And the other thing too is that this is an American cruise line.
So fair wages, the whole 9 yards.
Yeah. So, and that's a good thing.
I think it is too.
I appreciate that. Yeah. So anyway, so that's a little update on the cruise. Some spots left. We're gathering your bags, and probably here, maybe next. Well, we're going to do kind of, like I said, a little commercial-y thing, and we'll show you one of the representative bags. But but the gift bags, they're pretty cool. And we're also collecting. Those of you guys coming for the retreats, you guys
get some bags too.
Have some gift bags also. But anyway, they're nice big bags. So.
Cool. I'm excited about it.
All right. And I think that's
This is
that's
the last thing I have.
Eliza's
mug rug for this month. I think it was posted yesterday.
Yeah.
So this is
Our little
ours for
spring
one. It's super cute. She did a good job on this one.
She did a really good job.
It's
She
adorable.
That was a lot of stitching and playing with all of her, all of the little stitches on the machine. So, and did you get a picture of Orion trying to help her?
I didn't.
That was adorable. He wanted to.
He
sew.
wanted to sew.
He wanted
Of
to
course
sew.
he did.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
and
cute.
then this was.
Beginner Bargello.
And yeah, Brittany went ahead and did. I was still dying from that was before the deep blue, and so my back was killing me. And so Brittany did it, which is really good because it's like your go-to pattern. You've made the beginner Bargello, and how many is this? 3?
3 panels.
Yeah, 3 panels. So the pattern is written to do 8 quarter-yard cuts, and you make 1 panel. And so if you put 3 together or 4 together, you can make it a whole lot bigger. So.
Because this is like an extra large twin, essentially, yeah. So if you're having someone go off to college, this will fit a dorm bed.
This is a lot of color.
Cool.
Really nice. All right. Okay, I feel like that's it. You have nothing else? What else is happening?
No, I don't think I can trump deep blue. No.
Deep blue.
No. I'm gonna start unpacking my house. That's it.
You bought a new couch.
We did. We bought a new couch and a huge recliner. It's a chair and a half. It will fit Robert and both babies. So I can have the couch all to myself. He thinks that he's going to have it all to himself, but it's not going to be the
Whoever's
case.
in the chair first. Boom.
But it's super cool. So yeah, we have the new couch. And maybe it'll be delivered Friday. We don't know. It's tentatively scheduled for Friday to deliver, and then we'll see. I told Jory that if anything changed, he'll know first thing in the morning if it's not going to work. But so we're excited.
And then we'll give you guys some tours. We'll give you a tour of. We have to do a little bit of construction to be able to get her long arm in
But then
her
you
sewing
can
room.
see my
because
sewing
I
room.
had 3 sewing rooms in that house because I had no children.
I've decided to opt out of a long arm room and just share my space with Jack and have a playroom.
And I had a yarn room, a long arm room, and a sewing room.
Yeah. There you have it. So yeah. So I have to smoosh it all into one. But I think it's okay. I've shared a room with Jack before in college. So
Yeah, and you were good.
yeah.
You were good.
So
Yeah, it'll be good. We'll give you guys some tours. So yeah, Becky's group is coming to the retreat center this weekend. And you guys met Becky Bosch at Every Quilt Has a Story.
Yeah.
She's from Ellensburg. And so they're coming this weekend. I'm sure she's going to want to come in.
Yeah.
And
You gotta
see.
hang the pictures.
And
That's her biggest
get rid of some stuff.
not pile, just biggest stack is all of her pictures. She's
Pictures.
never thrown a picture away.
Why would you?
Ever.
Why would you?
Like I threw away negatives. I had to ask her first.
I did
But
throw away the
we had a
negatives,
big old
which-
box of all the negatives, all organized, written. Oh, this was Seaside 93, and this, mom, let's just.
You know, there was an article in the AARP of 13 things you should get rid of now. And it was written by this gal, 57 years old, moving from I think it was like a 4,000 square foot house into a 900 square foot condo. And I thought, oh, I'm going to read this. Same thing. And that was what she said. Get rid of the clothes, get rid of all of those extra things, you know, and you can give them away to somebody who would enjoy them. But if you find even that you have creative ways to store them, you won't remember how you stored them,
Right.
or where they are anyway.
That's
and that's
special
true.
place.
So just so that all made sense. But one of the things she said to get rid of was pictures. She said she did digital. She put all of them on her computer and took picture of a picture. I can't do it. I can't do that. But I'm not done organizing.
But we also know. I feel like Carolyn doesn't know this. She's gonna know this now that she's watching this. But she is a phenomenal scrapbooker. Like I have the coolest wedding scrapbook. I've not put my pictures in it yet, but I have it sitting on my mantle. I want to see it every day. It is the coolest scrapbook. So I was thinking some of those really fun vacations and ones that she really wants to remember or whatever. Is we can just give the whole box of pictures, and she's got the scrapbook undone to Carolyn, and Carolyn would not get stuck in all of the memory and I think she could just stick it on there, put some cute stickers, and she's just so good.
She does do
So
good.
Carolyn, if you're watching this,
yeah.
you might get a
a box.
It was my idea.
A box.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it'd be fun.
Yes.
I mean, because it's so cool. That's one thing I'm excited to have my own little office space so I can work on doing the pictures for my wedding. Because I have them all. I have them all digital. I have them all in like a Shutterfly does, like you can make your own. And so I have a digitally printed one that has like pictures of everything. Those are some good ones.
And you look at those, and you have them digital.
I do. I have them in a pretty, Rosanna gave me a pretty little box with the picture of my bouquet and everything that has the USB in it. And then she also, part of the wedding package was she printed all of those, not all of them, but a lot of those pictures in a scrapbook, essentially. But they're all just printed pages. And we look at them every once in a while. It's just fun to see them. And baby Eliza pictures.
Memories.
Yeah.
See, the whole digital thing. Now, did you ever get into the Kindle craze?
For book reading? Yes and no. I mean, I have Kindle on my phone and I have books on there in case, you know, we have to sit in a doctor's office or so occasionally I read on it, but I find that it makes my eyes super tired. Which, I mean, I guess that's a good thing for reading to just put me to sleep, but it doesn't really put me to sleep, just make my eyes hurt.
I just didn't like it. I didn't like it at all. I like a book. I like the smell of a book.
The pages.
And then, because people would say, oh, but when you put it on the Kindle, it's so portable. And it's like, well, a book is portable. You pick it up and you carry it. Yeah. Put it in your purse.
Because
so
when we
it never made any sense to me.
When we went to Mexico, I had like a legit book.
Oh, yeah. I take three when I go on vacation.
Or buy one an extra one in the airport or whatever.
Yeah,
so
I like a book.
We do. I mean, I prefer books over the Kindle. But I
And
have one on my phone just in case. Yeah, pictures.
Yeah.
So I'd say, we don't have a lot of pictures. I mean, but we're still,
Oh,
you know.
I'm going to give you a box full.
Hey,
And what's funny is we keep
cleaning.
Swedish death cleaning. Let me tell you who these people are. There you. Every time we'd show Harper, I have this poster.
Harper is
because I had a lot of posters in
such
our
a mini-me.
playroom. Yeah, and I have one of Jordan and Brianna standing there, and I held it up. Harper, who is this? That's me and Wyatt.
Yeah.
And I asked Wyatt, who is this? That's me.
When
and
we were
Harper.
little, it's like
When we were little.
You're little. So that's pretty funny. Because it does. I have pictures that I feel like
Identical.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy.
So cute.
I think Robert's worried.
So cute. I know. I know.
Yeah. But it'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
Oh my gosh.
Because albums are something really fun, something that I know that I wouldn't get rid of. You know, paper pictures are hard, you know.
Well, you guys all had your little photo albums.
Yeah.
You know, the little ones where you put, and you guys always, where's my book? Where's my book? My book of me.
All right, why needs that?
No, I need my book of me.
Yeah, I can see why.
Princess DNA.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want Wyatt.
No.
Yeah,
All
so
right.
that'll be good. Lots of
Okay.
pictures. There's some
Lots
good
of
ones.
pictures. Yeah, we'll eventually
More
get it all cleaned
organizing.
up. Yeah, never ending. So, anyways. All right, so let's see. So, this afternoon is third Navajo Rose class.
Yes.
Tomorrow, we're suggesting you watch Eliza's My First Quilt. And Friday...
Box opening. I think there's 8 back there now.
Yeah. Who
We'll
knows?
see. There's some
always
Riley
just
Blake boxes. I don't know what else in there.
I saw a little thing from Michael Miller. I think we have some Michael Miller that's going to be here today.
I love Michael Miller. Oh, I love it all. Who we kidding?
We love it all.
We love it all.
We have an illness.
Yeah.
All right,
All right.
you guys.
Have a good day.
week. Bye.
Thank you for watching our video. We invite you to leave a comment, hit the like button, or better yet, subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. You can also visit our Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, or Pinterest pages, or find all of those things and our online store at fabricpatch.net.